Hi, this is Chad Brewer, Cotton Development Specialist for Phytogen Cottonseed. Today we're out in the field with Phytogen Sales Rep Blake McClellan to talk about the different ways to time cotton defoliation.
Hi, I'm Blake McClellan, Sales Rep for the Arkansas territory for Phytogen Cottonseed. And today I want to talk to you for just a minute about defoliation initiation in cotton. There's several ways to time your defoliation, and one of the ways to start knowing when to start looking is to time your heat units. The best way to do this is to count 850 heat units past note above white flower 5 cutoff. Now this is a good way to start looking, but it's not the best way. You really need to try several different ways to determine when you're just right in defoliation. The second way is to look for note above crack bowl. That's to take your farthest crack bowl up the stalk and count to your last harvestable bowl up the stalk, usually about the 5th node from the terminal. If you're about 4 nodes above crack bowl, then you're probably pretty good and you're ready to start defoliation. The next way is to count percent open bowls. Just take your plants and you start counting the amount of open bowls that you have and divide it by your total number of bowls to get your percentage of open bowls. You need to be around 50 to 60% before you initiate a defoliation using that method. But the best way to count to see if you're ready for defoliation is using the sharp knife method or cutting bowls. When you're cutting bowls, safety first, be sure you don't cut your thumb. A lot of times I'll use a PVC pipe cutter. It's a sharp tool, makes a really good clean cut, and it doesn't really cut my thumb. So I've saved my thumb a lot of years using one of these. Now what you do, take your uppermost harvestable bowl that you're going to be wanting to harvest. Like I said, it's usually about the 5th node from the top. Take and pull the bowl off and slice it right down the middle. If it cuts easily, you can tell that this bowl is not really ready to cut or ready to defoliate. You can see inside the bowl, the cotyledons hadn't formed yet, the seed coat really hasn't formed, and there's still some gel right there in the middle of that seed. We know that these all need to be hardened, that gel needs to be gone before you really need to start defoliating the field. I've cut another bowl here that's got another example. This was further down the plant. But you can see the seed coat on this seed is really starting to be distinguishable. The inside of the seed has no jelly, and you can really see those cotyledons. If your 5th, 6th node from the top looks like this after you cut the bowl, then you're probably about ready to start some defoliation. Again, I would use several different methods to figure out when you're defoliating. Defoliating is really an art plus a science, and that way you would have a successful year.